Well, it's only been about, what, a year and a half, 2 years? Who knows how long. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm not really that bored. So I thought I'd come and do part 3, just for the shits and giggles, really. I didn't know you could go around about it. It's quite nifty. So, if you remember, if you bothered to watch, then you remember that we just got into Rubicado. Manny's just taken over this cafe. Don't quite know what he's turned it into yet, though, although it looks pretty funky. And we just had a mysterious visitor just walked down towards the pier there, so I guess we'll go find out who that is first of all. This is Manny's little room. There is things to do in here, but I believe I've got a cutscene first of all, so better get that out of the way, then we'll see what the script is. Yeah, we'll just go see what's happening.
Manny!
Oh.
Evening, Lupe.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
And consider you've already been up and had a female guest.
Let's try that again,
Come on, you could
shall
get a
we?
bit more
Think she'll come in tonight?
optimistic about the whole
I
thing.
think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Okay, so I can't remember if I've done this in the first 2 parts, but we're going to go through and get all the backstories of people, generally exhaust all the conversations. This is going to be quite a in-depth playthrough, purely because there's a lot of references to earlier conversations and little things that come up later on in the game, so it's always worth kind of going through it. Perhaps not so much like with Lippy here, but you know, there's definitely some
Bogan coming
things.
yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new code check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Oh, bless.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool.
So let's see what happens.
Please, tell me all about your new code check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Calavera Cafe. It is incredibly cool looking. Fucking love the art design in this game.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Oof. Fucking nasty, isn't it? More cool artwork than I hoped. Over here. The SS Lombardo.
this gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old limbo here,
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Well, that was a very interesting cutscene. We finally seen Meche after, well, it's been a year, in real life as well, I think, and she just knocked you off the boat. Why did she knock you off the boat? Why am I spinning in circles? Oh, you'll have to watch to find out. Check out the moon. Look. Check out the moon. So cool. I don't know, let's look at it. See what it says about it. I can't
It
remember.
shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
Oof, that's depressing. But it does have a picture of like a skull face on it, and that's pretty fantastic, so I'm happy with that.
Alright, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Ooh.
Who's the one guy who hasn't
Sense
boarded?
an opportunity.
Well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
Yeah, or Willie.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
It's a cool
Ah, restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now, except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
name.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. It's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
Unions. Right, okay, let's have our goals in set. We love this.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
Yeah.
What kind of
let's
tools
go
does
through, like I
Glottis
say,
need?
let's go through all
Authentic
the
CB
options.
equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Yeah.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home
Naranja.
selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing.
With-
I better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
Aye, let's do that. Cool. So this is probably one of my favourite places in the whole game. I absolutely love the atmosphere here. It's always nighttime, it's all Art Deco and cool, and it's just brilliant. So there's also quite a lot to do here. There's quite a lot to go through. It isn't as simple as the last areas have been. So we're going to be fiddling about a wee bit, definitely. There's going to be trial and error. Generally I know how to get us through. Generally I know how we can get through to the next section. I know the general do's and don'ts, but I can't remember the order, so we're just going to faff about a bit. We'll go up there shortly, actually. We don't need to go up there yet.
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack.
Yeah,
How's
so
a
that
regular
one
guy
which
with
takes us
3
to-
roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
Yeah, don't know that many. Won't be here too much longer. So I'd lost my old save game to this because it's been so long and I had issues getting the game installed again. It was caused me lots of grief. So I had to replay through the game to get back to this point. Which obviously, if you watch the last part, isn't too short thing. But you can play it with the mouse, which is so much faster, like ridiculously faster, because you can just double click on an area and it just runs to it. You don't have to make him run. But for the purposes of these playthroughs, I'll be using the controller again. For one, it's quieter and you don't have this stupid mouse and all this stuff on the screen. It's just as it is. Plus, it's more to the original without that stuff, because the original one didn't have any like this thing that on the screen. It was all keyboard controls, it was all tank controls. So.
Hola, Toro. ¿Cómo estás? Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
So there we go. There's the old semen Naranja.
It's empty.
Let it be. Let it be. So that creates a distraction. There's something we have to do later that we don't have yet. Yeah, we don't have anything yet.
I need that. You need to hold still, or I need to strap you.
He'd notice if I took it. And he's bigger than me. He'd notice if I took it.
When I am done with Naranja here, I am going to tattoo big floppy ears on the side of your head so people will know what a jackass you are.
Looks like it hurts.
Yeah, so... Yes, Naranja, so we need more items in order to stop him from coming to the thing tomorrow, to the ship. I'm not 100% sure where we get those items from, but they'll turn up. Let's go to the racetrack. It's a pretty cool area as well. All the art design, this is fantastic. We can talk about that the whole game. I wish we could go down here, but we can't.
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
So this is a races, like horse racing, except instead of riding on horses, they ride on these giant cats.
Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
Yeah, so giant cats.
That smell is peor que la muerte.
Giant
I
letterbox.
could open it with my teeth, but I'm not that hungry. I could open it with my teeth, but I'm not that hungry.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want the...
I could open it with my... It says revolutionary... I don't need the hernia. I could open it with my teeth.
Come
but
on,
I'm
pick
not
up the
that hungry.
can opener.
I could open it with my teeth, but I'm not that
I'm
hungry.
going to try to miss. Pick up the can opener. Yeah, so that was one of the frustrating things about the original game. So Manny's head is supposed to look at the item or whatever, and so you know what you're looking at, but for some reason he just wouldn't look at the can opener, he was just looking at the can, which was incredibly frustrating. You can't go down here, or you can, but there's nothing down here. So we'll patch that.
It's a beautiful day here at Feline Meadows.
Hey! Looks like a great night for cat races.
Indeed. If only they would show you the track. I'd love to see that.
Ah,
Hey, betting stub, please.
What?
I need the betting stub for the race you're interested in.
Interested in how?
And the rest didn't seem the photo finish file for, of course.
Oh, I don't have a betting stub.
Oh, okay. Bye.
So that was on this side. If we go to this side,
Anybody there?
Look, I told you, we don't have any kitty hats
Getting
today.
ready for the
What?
next race.
You have to wait until Tuesday. That's kitty hat day.
I don't want
Kitty
a
hat.
kitty hat.
Fine with me. What's your bet then?
I don't gamble. It's a conflict of interest for me.
Then why did you call me down here?
For the friendly conversation.
so there you go. So I'm pretty sure that's the same person.
10 minutes to vote.
I understand.
Oh, sorry, monsieur, but this is the elevator to the High Rollers Lounge.
That's where I'm going.
It is members only.
You must be new.
And you must have a VIP pass to come upstairs. Adieu.
I'm pretty sure that's the same person who
Don't
voices
forget, ladies and gentlemen.
character in Curse of Monkey Island. The little cabana boy on the beach. What's that island called? Can't remember, but the main island you can start on.
Well, Manny Calavera, you never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
LOL.
In that case, Manny, why don't you
What's
stick
in the
around
back
until 6? That's when I get off.
I don't really know what that stands for, actually.
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
Not indeed.
I just want to borrow it for a secret project.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
What's the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
When's your break?
Dawn.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny, and so am I.
What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here, and you never know when they're watching. I can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
A regular search, so there you go.
It's worth a try.
Ooh, I love this part. Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
What to say as well is, because this bit is quite long, it's probably going to be a two-parter. I can't see us getting all the way through Rubicava in the one part.
Oh, you're clean.
Yeah.
Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
So, we need the metal detector, that's the thing. And we need to get her into the back room in order to do it. Even though you can just walk in here. Oh.
Things do look bad, but this chump wouldn't do the trick, unfortunately. They're locked.
They're lockers.
Boy. So, we have to go through the metal detector with something to bleep it off that she can't find. So, she'll go find something to cover that. Now this next bit's one of my favourite backgrounds in the whole game. It just looks brilliant. Along with the music, it's just excellent. How cool is that? It's seriously cool. Also, that's the blunt that they're cleaning, and this is the room we were just in. So how did they get to it? To clean it? You think they'd, it was over there and then they flew over here just to clean it and they're going to fly it back? It's a bit odd, but we'll forgive it because it looks so fucking cool.
I know that statue's supposed to mean something about justice, but I don't know.
Let's see, this is a police station. I don't think there's anything in here for us. I think there's somebody to talk to, but apart from that, I don't know.
Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there.
Well, we know where Bogan is.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
Who have we met in part 2? Part 2 that had those initials. Sector Lamar. Oh. Music's cool. Love it.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
What
You
pleasant.
know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the 2 that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
So we saw it in the last part how people die in the land of the dead. They sprout them.
Digging through flower beds is Membrillo's job, not mine.
Which I think is pretty
What a
good.
sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every
you say
day.
blooming?
And more
Oh,
sproutings
oh.
like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
No.
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on. Membrillo, why
I don't
do you
really
stay
think
in
there's
town?
much
Why
else
don't you
to
head off
kind of
toward
get
the
for
ninth
this guy.
underworld?
Manny, you can only
We know he's
search
looking for something to
something
identify
for
these
so
people.
many years before you
I'm sure
stop
we'll find something
believing in
to
it
interact with
altogether.
him soon.
You don't believe in the ninth underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time or you can't afford passage or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
How do you do this
Yes, it
job?
doesn't
Without
exist.
becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
No. Fuck that shit.
Sorry. Old coroner
Keep
joke.
cutting out your
Well,
habits.
don't let me bother you.
There we go.
Always nice to have visitors.
That was the thing, it was always quite jarring, I guess, to have the characters kind of be blurry and pixelated as they are, not very straight edges, compared to the backgrounds. Obviously the backgrounds were 3D drawings, so they didn't need rendered like the characters do. Remastered, although they're obviously a lot more in the foreground, they're still a lot better. You want to go down there? No. So that's a lift that takes us down to the bit where we kind of started this section. We'll go back up to our cafe for that. There's some things. We haven't done any exploring in there. There's a couple characters in the casino that we need to talk to. And we'll do that. Let's go back upstairs actually, because I'm sure there's some items here that we need.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Oh yeah, sir.
Look out below.
Le numéro gagnant. Le 9. Rouge. Impere manque. 9. Red.
This is an outrage. I bet on number 2. Why didn't it come up number 2?
Ah, monsieur, je suis vraiment désolé. I do not pick the winners. These things are all controlled by the man upstairs.
Well, please tell the man upstairs that Police Chief Bogan was very upset when he left. And when he returns later this evening, he would prefer to have better luck.
Oui, monsieur. Bonsoir. I will definitely tell him.
So, I didn't actually mean to do that. I kind of forgotten that. I was just messing about with the button.
Please place your bets.
Bogan's obviously he's paid off by means of... I say obviously, Bogan's paid off because of the... by means of the casino he wins in roulette.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubalcaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Not done reading it. It sounded like you read it all. Oh, my game's just stuck. How's it done? Oh, my controller. Controller just stopped for some reason. Technical difficulties. Oh, okay, so we're back. I don't know what happened to the controller. For some reason I had to close the game and open it again, but it's all good. We're all good. So we've got the letter. Yeah, so he'd, funnily enough, finished reading it, even though, well, he had finished reading it. Anyway, we're done up here. Cool. And I didn't mean to set Bogan off without talking to him first. Just kind of ruined that by accident. On the roulette table, you have to wait for it to be on the right table, and then you can mess it up with the magnets, because obviously it's cheating. Oh, forgot about this bit. Hold on. So we got the best part of this. Yeah, do it. Get on. Yay, there we go. I love that.
Hello, Manny.
Thanks,
Hola.
Let's see, Glottis has been keeping himself busy.
Manny, the police chief walked through and I tried playing a song for him and he yelled at me.
Oh, don't sweat it, mano. He's just mad because he lost at the tables.
Isn't he always supposed to win so he keeps liking us and never raids us?
He wouldn't raid us. It's a holiday. I just had a run-in with Domino and Meche. We're leaving town.
What? What? How?
Domino's got Meche. We're going after them tonight.
What should I do?
Just sit here until I get a boat.
Sit here. Check. Okay.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it.
It's a masterpiece.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
That you are, Glottis. That you are. Okay, so this is wonder.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
I wonder if that might set off a metal detector. Hint, hint, it will. Yeah, so these are tables, so I think Bogan was playing at this one to the right here, and I accidentally said it.
Everything okay down here?
What happened to Monsieur Bogan's lucky streak?
It ran out.
Well, so did he.
Not while they're losing.
Yeah, so we can't talk to these other people. We can only go. So it's a fairly substantial room, but we can only go these areas. We can't go around. See that it just walks out the door. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. We'll talk to.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
With the seats, all the dice on them. It's quality.
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
No. I better get.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So we need a union
Can you
card.
make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting? Or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a safe somewhere in the wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
That's all we need for the bold Charlie here.
Le numéro gagnant. Le
we now know where Naranja is.
We bank. 11.
Know how to get a union
House
card.
pays all winners.
We still need to get tools for Glorious.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
At the moment we haven't done anything to organise that, but we're getting there. Let's see, we should be able to get a couple more things done. Explore, we should at very least explore everywhere before we're finished this part. So I think we've got one more area to go to. And we'll see what that's. That's a pretty cool bit. See, not everyone in this fucking game's cool. It's cool. Little skulls on the front of this. The fish. I love the decoration. It's brilliant. It's a cool lift, is it not? I love it. The blue casket. I've got this name. See what kind of
Blue casket. Just doesn't have the zing of Calavera Cafe, you know?
Nah. Still pretty good. It's one of those jazz places.
Hi, what's your name?
He's so cheery, the people in here are just not.
But don't you see? When the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene.
It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
So...
Buenas noches, comrades.
Hey, Manny, no offense, but we don't have time for establishment types like yourself.
What makes you guys think I'm so establishment?
You smell like bacon and oppression, man.
Okay? Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cummerbund.
Hi, what's your name?
Isn't even reply.
Hi, what's your name?
I used to make some kind of noise. Anyway.
Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lennon.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Yeah, so this is another thing we need to do. We need to perform. And there's a kind of set way to do it, and be damned if I
Maybe it
remember
would
how.
help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay. Alive, we slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried, we wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
Yeah, so they all liked that.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Johnny Law, baby. You see, I'm a grifter. I'm bad news.
Yeah, right. You're running after that ghost chick everyone says you're still so uptight about. Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
And
well,
there's none more.
Catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
It's kind of glitching against the wall there. So.
Just a dab will drop you. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
Really. Wordplay is also very good in this game. So we're on this thing, that's where you do that. And I don't think we have anything to pick this shit up and do. Nah, we don't have shit. So.
Let the waiter clean up after himself. Not to sound like a capitalist oppressor, but I have people. I'm not gonna drink dirty hookah water, and I can't carry it with my bare hands.
Hookah water? So we need something to pick this shit up. Watch this person drink it, see what it does. Nope. Knocks her out. So it knocks her out. If only read somebody that we need to knock out, perhaps to stop them from missing a boat in the morning.
No effect.
Very good. Now, we need that book, so we need to make these people think we're cool, so if we show them our letter from
Calavera,
Salvador.
it is indeed a great day for the revolution. Say hola to little Manny, the first enlisted messenger to serve the LSA. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that you remind me of my friend, Salvador Limones?
Salvador Limones is a fairy tale, a spook story the man tells the masses as he puts them to sleep.
Idiot! Salvador Limones is a very real and a very great man.
He also writes a mean letter.
What is this? I, Salvador Limones, salute you, Manuel Calavera,
A great ally in this noble revolution.
You really know Salvador Limones? What's he like?
Why didn't you tell us you were a freedom fighter, Manuel?
I can't talk about my underground gig, man, where I put the whole scene in Dangerville.
Wow.
Heavy. Hey, I've got a split, so, Viva la revolucion.
Oh, man.
Would you cats mind if I dug on this book for a while?
Knock yourself out, brother.
Cool. So maybe I don't need to read the poetry. Don't need to do that at all, do I? No, I don't think I do. No, this is nonsense. I lied, there's one more place to visit on this map. But, two, I guess. Got to talk to the sea bees. We'll go up here. We can't access it yet, so we'll just go on a wee goosey gander now. Oh, kind of left some there.
It's locked.
And there's nothing else around here. We can access this later, but for now, there's nothing we can do. Just wanted to show off. It's, again, another cool scene. Oops, running into the wall. Come on.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you?
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew boys like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out
so
that
we
you
have to
gotta
get
be a
these
crooked
bees
bee to win down here.
strike,
He knocks the pollen
so
out
that
of
we
you,
can
man.
then get the
Makes you
tools, I
weak.
guess.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
Okay, so they don't have the tools. Who's got the tools? Remember?
If the cops own the union and gambling's in bed with the cops.
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
We do.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
No, Charlie.
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work. But we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
So he needs to know how to speak. I believe I've got something that can help him, and it should generate a cutscene. To examine
Labor
that.
organization and revolt made easy. Chapter 1. The workers shall control the means of production. Ooh, better not show that to Glottis.
No, but if we show it to the old Terry here.
I think these are the words you're looking for.
The workers shall control the means of production.
The workers shall control the means of production. Yes, that's it. That's what I've been trying to say.
Oh, cutscene.
Who will stop the fat cats of industry from building these ships with the pollen of the exploited working class? I say we fight back!
What's this? Maybe a bee agitator?
I say lay down your tools right now and show the men just who makes the honey around here!
That does it. You know, I always thought bees came in two colors, yellow and black. But you look all red to me, my friend.
Ah! Hey, what are you doing? We've got the right to assemble peacefully.
Good. You're going to need a lot of assembly after we take you apart, comrade.
Betty! Get me a lawyer! Get me a lawyer!
Logan, that's gonna make it tough to spring the kid and get him back out here.
Yeah, span on
Good
the works.
thing I know a lawyer who owes me a favor.
Span on the works. So we need to get... Yeah, so we need to get Terry back out here so that we can revolt. And we need to get... Well, what lawyer do we know? Nick. To free him. How do we convince him of that? I guess we'll need to get that photo that Lola took. In which case we'll need to find Lola, and there's plenty more to do. So I think we'll call it just now, and we'll be back for part 4. Yeah, I think we'll do part 4. Part 3 was good, so yeah, definitely go back for a part 4 this time. Okay, see you next time.